Hello everybody, this is George with Melmix Automotive. I'm working on a 2014 Honda Accord. Even though it was built in 2013, but this car has an issue. It's got a push button start. I got the keys, original keys in my hand, and I want to prove you that, as you could see my door lock cycling. I'm unlocking and locking the car with the key fob to prove you that it's actually the key that belongs to this car. But the problem is, when I go ahead and I'm gonna put my keys right here, and when I press the start button, as you could see, red light flashing like something wrong with the security, and then absolutely it's not recognizing the key. I'm stepping on the brake, there's my foot, and I'm trying to press the on button, nothing happens. And then if I take the key and I hold it real close, and I also got it constantly, as you can see, nothing's coming on. The red light is flashing. And if I hold it close enough and I play with it, I will be able to turn ignition on. But I gotta play with it. Just like this. I gotta play over and over again. But I will be able to unlock the ignition and start the car. And called Honda. Honda says 13 had an issue, 14 didn't have an issue. It's identical issue. And since this car was previously in an accident, even though that was maybe 20,000 miles ago, this car was in an accident, but has nothing to do with it. And I'll tell you how to fix it. So basically, you can see it's still flashing. The car does lock and unlock. And I want to go ahead and turn it on. There you go. You hear that sound? Now watch. I'm able to turn ignition on. I'm able to start the car. So there is a TSB for a 2013, and Honda will not do nothing about it. So I thought it was an awesome video to make. I'll show you how to fix this problem. I will be using my Launch X431 iDiag. I even went ahead and purchased 2 brand new keys, because I thought there was something wrong with the keys at first, okay? But as you can see, those are 2 brand new keys, and they have not been programmed, okay? But I will program those keys once I fix the problem. As you can see, my car is running perfectly fine. There's no lights that shouldn't be on the dash. It's just that system does not recognize the module. So the module is located, it's called Keyless Access Control Module. It's located underneath the dash, and I'll post the TSB. It's located underneath the dash right here, okay? This is it. This is the module, okay? It's being held with one size 10 bolt, and there's 3 wires, 3 plugs that go into it. So we're gonna go ahead and replace this module. We will have to reprogram the keys, and that should take care of our issue. This module is like $200. So stay with me. I'll show you how to remove that. And once I get it out of there, I'll give you another picture of it so you'll see what it looks like. And I also will post the TSB. I'm gonna actually show you the TSB for a 2013 Honda Accord, even though Honda says it doesn't apply to this car. I just went ahead and replaced the module and replaced this bracket. And in order to replace this bracket, see, I'm doing this with one hand. I'm trying to videotape myself with the other hand. You gotta press this pin. You gotta push it in and then slide the bracket out, just like that. You gotta push it in and then slide the bracket out. So that's what I did. This is my old module. The one was in there. So right now, what I'm gonna do, gotta go ahead and reprogram all the keys. And I got make sure when you do this procedure, I will be using my Launch X431. Okay. And I did a video yesterday when I was replacing a computer, but I will be programming 2 brand new keys and 1 old, which was original key. So when you do this procedure, you're gonna have to reprogram every single key, otherwise you will not start the car. Alright guys, so I went ahead and just finished programming my new keyless access control module. This is the old one. as you remember, it's my scan tool there. As you remember that before I had keys that wouldn't turn on ignition. Watch this right now. I have keys in here, okay, and when I would press a power button, it would not come on. The lights would not come on in my dash. So watch this now. See, all my lights are on the dash. It turns on the lights instantly. And also, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And as you can see, I'm not holding the key right next to the button, and it doesn't take several tries. I could do it in one try. Look at that. The car started, no more issues. All the lights gonna go out. Okay, so that's how you do it. If you do have a problem, most likely you will not be able to do it yourself if you don't have a good scan tool to program the keys, because push button start is a little bit more tricky than the regular old school key blade where you just put the blade in and turn on ignition. With this launch, you have to kind of play around with it, you know, on off. It might take a while before you could actually unlock the ignition because it's not an HDS, but it will do it. But it will be a little bit challenging, but it's 100% doable. So I went ahead and was able to do this job. Once again, my name is George with Melnick's Automotive. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. But once again, thanks for watching.